Hi everyone, I'm Aaron. This is my wife Joy.
You never called me Joy.
Well, everybody knows he's Joy. To me, you're a result. He's excited to be here.
Wow. Very.
Today is day 37 of my carnivore diet.
Without cheating?
I've never cheated.
Oh.
I've done about 7 days of keto. That's probably what she means by cheating. Out of 37 days, I've done about 30 of keto and not carnivore. So a lot of people there's a lot of different types of carnivore diet. There's a lot of different types of diet. Carnivore is one of the strictest, being the lion diet, which is basically ruminant animals. So only eating beef, goat, sheep, lamb, animals like that, deer, elk. And the carnivore diet is basically just eating meats and eggs and sometimes a little bit of dairy. So just food from animals. I've done that for most of the time, like I said, about 30 days out of the 37 of them. And then there's like carnivore, which is mainly carnivore, and you also eat some spices, like paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, things like that. As well as just doing just plain old keto, which is more or less very, very low carb, no grains, no sugar, and you can eat vegetables, green vegetables, stuff like that. Then making my own ice cream with heavy cream and some vanilla, which is
that one is
awesome.
good.
Even the kids try it, and sometimes they like it, but they're like, sweet.
Yeah, because there's no sugar in it.
It's delicious. Today I'm going to cook a meal for you. I'm going to show you what I eat. Not every day, but in a day. Eat a lot of eggs, generally. I also got some different supplements for basically electrolytes, potassium chloride, magnesium citrate, and some salt, some real salt. But I was going to make a couple electrolyte mixes, and I bought some. It hasn't shown up yet, but I bought some fruit powders, which are 100% fruit, ground. They're freeze dried or dried. I'm not sure. Ground up into powders, and like strawberry, raspberry, pomegranate, a couple other ones. But I'm going to take those and mix just a small amount into the electrolyte mix, so I have kind of just a slight fruit flavored electrolyte mix. No sugar in it though. I've never seen anybody do it. I just wanted to try it out. I figured it might work, so I got a couple different ones to try. So maybe when those come in, I'll make a.
Let's start.
Alright, so we're here in my kitchen, and I'm going to cook a meal for you. This could be a carnivore meal. I'm going to cook a steak I have here. It's a nice little chunk of tenderloin I got. Cool thing about here is I can get tenderloin for really cheap. It's like 500 peso a kilo, which is less than $5 a pound. So the bad thing is I can't get my favorite, which is ribeye. So I'm going to show some pictures or video of me years ago. Got to turn the gas on here. So some picture and video of me about 3 or 4 years ago, before I ever did any carnivore or anything. And the first time I heard of anybody doing carnivore was actually my sister Andrea, my oldest sister, years ago, probably 6 or 7 years ago, at least 6. And it was just the craziest thing I've ever heard. She had lost a bunch of weight and was doing really well. She has different health issues, and this was really helping her out and making her feel a lot better. And so, anyway, I didn't really listen to her or pay attention to her or anything. And several years went by until I started finding, at least a year or two later, I found Jordan Peterson was talking about him, and Michaela, his daughter, doing basically carnivore, is a lion diet, more or less only eating beef. And then slowly, keto was starting to kick off with everybody, and everybody was talking about keto, and it was kind of becoming the fad. And back then, about 3 years ago, I started trying to do keto. I've done different diets and different trying to lose weight in the past, and keto would work. I'd lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and then I would always end up going back and just eating, grains and rice and things like that, sugar again. And so I would fluctuate, although 3 or 4 years ago it was the heaviest I've ever been. It was about 350, 360 pounds back then. Right now I'm about 265, 270. After doing carnivore, I've lost quite a bit of weight. Not a ton of weight, but it's like I lose a lot of weight to begin with. You lose a lot of water weight, really. And you end up slowly losing fat after a few weeks. You lose about between 10 and 20 pounds almost within a week. It's pretty crazy. But, and then it's a slow, you lose a little bit here, a little bit there. Over the next little while, it's usually only a pound or 2, 3 pounds, 4 pounds a week, something like that. So it's not a lot, but it's also, for me, this has been a really easy diet because it's always the best things. It's meat and eggs and all the stuff that most people love anyway. A little bit of salt on the steak, and I made my own lard fat that I got here at the market. So while that's cooking, I'm going to start these eggs. So I can take bigger the waist the better. Separate these eggs, do a little omelet so that they're in here. Separate the egg whites from the yolk. It's got egg yolk, 2 egg whites in here. And I do this by hand, it doesn't take very long. A lot of people try to do like this and just go right back and forth. Bite through the pain, take 30 or 40 seconds or so in the oven. So I'm going to turn this on. It's going to get really loud with this amazing fan that I have right here that I installed. This thing's made it so that I can cook a steak like this, get a beautiful sear on it, and be able to get rid of all the smoke so it doesn't fill up the whole house with smoke. I like 2 eggs. The fan on just a bit. See all that smoke in there? All that is going up in this fan. So I've been doing the keto on and off for years, and this couple months ago I decided I wanted to do the carnivore diet. I've been hearing a lot about the carnivore diet. It's a lot more strict, and I think it was something that I needed. And so I went ahead and made the decision. I did a 3-day water fast beforehand, and I just dove right into it and just started doing the carnivore diet. And I needed it, just the strictness of it. It was like, no, this is the only thing you can eat. It was basically eggs, meat, and salt. And meat, fat, and some dairy. It's really hard to find good dairy here. I can get milk, but you don't really want to drink milk. And you can't get heavy cream here. If you do, it has weird stuff in it. It's not just cream. And then cheese and stuff you can find here, but it's just hard to find. And so basically I was eating occasionally, try to eat beef every day, but if not, I'm eating pork or chicken. Basically a lot of eggs and a lot of pork fat, a lot of lard, and a lot of as much beef as I can, and ground pork chops, anything like that, and some chicken. And I've done that for 37 days now. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I've lost about maybe 20 pounds altogether. A little more. I don't have a scale. I'm trying not to just weigh myself all the time. I'm trying to do things differently than I had in the past. In the past I kept failing, so I'm trying to do it differently. I'm not as concerned about weight as I am about just how I look and how I feel. And pretty fast, within a day or 2, you just feel better. You feel you have more clarity. Brain fog just leaves. You can think easier, better, faster. And so that's like the number one thing is you just feel better. And that's all there is to it. It happens quickly, so at least it's one of those things that you can benefit from right at the very beginning. Beautiful fluffy thing. I don't have any cheese to put in it, so it's just going to be a little 2-egg fluffy omelet. Can you believe that's only 2 eggs? Huge. That's it. So anyway, I'm going to go and sit down and eat. Alright, I'm eating my steak there. Well, a lot of things I've had to avoid completely is, I mean, obviously I don't eat any sugar, or any wheat, any grains, or anything like that. And a lot of the reason why is because it really like inflames my body. It makes me bloated like all the time. When I eat like this, I can grab some skin like this, especially around my legs. And part of it's losing weight, but the other part, the main, I think, is you lose so much water to begin with. And when you eat like this, as far as I know, your cells drain a lot of the water out that had all the carbs in it. And then when you're eating like this, the carbs don't hold on to as much water in your body. Probably saying that totally wrong, but it's the gist of it. And so when you eat like this, you lose so much weight to begin with. Most of it's water weight, but then after you lose your water weight, you slowly lose fat because your body is using the fat that it's stored as energy. Your brain starts using ketones. That's why your head clears up and you can think better. I wish I had a ribeye, but tenderloin's amazing. Meat like this, you can get tenderloin in the U.S., but not like this. Get out of here, Flex. Future videos, I'll show you some of the cool stuff that I'm going to be doing. It's a lot more keto videos, but both. I'll do carnivore videos as well. But I started buying a couple different products that are to make some. I'm going to make keto bread, but also make some I'll make carnivore bread, but I might make some keto noodles. So it's using a couple other things that aren't necessarily carnivore, but it's virtually no carbs. Oh, I just want to say that if anybody has a desire, not only to lose weight, but to really feel better, and to, a lot of people have depression, a lot of people have a lot of different ailments that this diet seems to take care of. And, I can't say it cures it because I'm not a doctor and you can't say that. But with my experience, it's been a huge improvement over my life overall. And if any of you guys want some advice or have any questions or anything about the carnivore diet, the keto diet or anything, just go ahead and like and comment on this video and I'll get back to you. But I just want to thank everybody and I'll see you next video.